Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another daily vlog. I am so happy to be with you guys here today. It is Monday, and I think I'm finally getting used to getting up after the Christmas break and us being more lax. It feels good to kind of get back into a schedule. Got up this morning, actually woke up at like 5 in the morning and kind of went back to sleep a little bit, but that normally I'm like struggling to get out of bed at 6. And so I think that kind of helped like ease me into the morning. Got up, got the kids to school. I've been reading some of my book this morning. I started a new book. It's called, let's look it up together because I never can remember what my books are called. It's like my brain doesn't register that, especially that in songs. Like I never know the title of whatever song it is. David asks me all the time, what's the name of this song? I have no idea. Okay, the book I'm reading is called The Last Time I Lied by Riley Sager. I'm really loving Riley Sager right now. He's like my new favorite. I'm kind of out of Frida books to read. If you've never read Frida McFadden and you like twisty thriller books, highly recommend her. She's my favorite. She has a new one coming out, but I haven't been able to get it yet. There's some pre-screenings going on. I'm actually in like a fan club of hers. So I'm hoping that one day it'll help me get a book before anyone else. We'll see. But I love her. I love her books. So I read that a little bit this morning. Got my video edited and kind of got ready for the day. So I'm going to kind of talk to you guys about my plans for the day in just a minute because I want to get a lot of stuff done around the house. After the weekend, I feel like it just needs like a reset on Monday to kind of get the house back in order after we've all been home and hanging out and all of that. So we'll talk about that in a minute. But I also weighed in today, and a lot of you know that I'm on a weight loss journey. And, that kind of segues into what I want to talk to you guys about today. And that is, the new year, and a lot of people make goals this time of the year to work on themselves. And I'm working on myself. I'm actually going to do a whole nother video soon about some of the goals I have for this year. I'm really trying to take this year and be more intentional about goals. And so you may have heard about some of the ones I have in terms of my physical body, but I want to have health in every area of my body, my mind, my body, my relationships. So do you have any goals that you're working on this year? Did you know that therapy could help you create goals that are SMART goals? And SMART goals are goals that are specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time bound. And those are the type of goals that are going to set you up for success. And that brings me to today's sponsor, BetterHelp. BetterHelp makes starting therapy easier and a lot less intimidating for a lot of people. I love that with BetterHelp, you can have your therapy sessions as a phone call, a video chat, or even over messaging if you prefer that, whatever you're most comfortable with. BetterHelp can match you with one of their 30,000 therapists in their network based on your needs, preferences, and location, which gives you access to a wider range of expertise than what may be available in your area. It's super easy to get started. You just fill out a questionnaire that will ask you about the specific challenges you face and what kind of therapist you will like, and then BetterHelp will match you with a therapist that fits you. In most cases, you'll be matched with a therapist in under 48 hours. Then you can schedule therapy sessions at a time that's convenient for you. And if you feel like your therapist isn't a great fit, you can switch therapists at any time with just a click of a button in your settings at no additional cost. Join over 4 million people who have used BetterHelp to start living a happier, healthier life. You can click the link in the description box or go to betterhelp.com/blessjess. Clicking that link supports this channel, but it also gives you 10% off your first month with BetterHelp so you can connect with a therapist and see if it helps you. This is something that I feel like is very under talked about, and that is our mental health. And when we're creating goals of the new year, we really focus on, I want to lose this much weight. I want to, work out this much or whatever, but it's very seldom that I hear people talk about their mental health. And it's something I've really been thinking a lot about as I am creating my New Year's goals. So definitely thank you so much, BetterHelp, for sponsoring today, and definitely you should check them out. Let's talk about another thing that helps my mental health, and that is having a clean space to go to. And specifically, I want to talk to you guys about my master bedroom. Now, I don't know about you, but I feel like this is a common thing that our master bedrooms become like the least inviting place of the house. Like it's the place where we just dump stuff. The rest of my house will be clean, and this space will always be, the last one I focus on. It's the same thing as moms we do. We put ourselves last. We take care of ourselves last. And I think for my mental health, it would really help me today to focus in on my master bedroom. I want to do other stuff around the house too, but this is going to be my first priority today, just to get this space more put together. I have my little office in my master bedroom, and so I'm not even as productive with work as when everything is clean and more inviting. So I'm going to kind of take you around and show you the state of things. It's not terrible, but it's definitely cluttered, and then we'll just work together and you guys can hold me accountable, and I'll show you guys what it looks like after. So I definitely want to make sure everything gets dusted, straightened up. I'm washing the sheets right now, and I just want to have a space that's inviting, and it's like an oasis at the end of the day for me and David to come in and like relax. So that's kind of like my mission today. So I'm going to take you guys down off the tripod, and I'm going to kind of walk you around and show you what we're working with. First off, can we just appreciate Layla right now? Look how precious she is. She's all snuggled up in the comforter that's on the floor because I'm washing the sheets. She thinks this room is already inviting, but I don't. So, here is our bed. It's stripped, and like there's just some clutter on my nightstand. David's is usually pretty clean, but mine, I feel like, just collects things like little hair tie ponytail holder things. And then, so this area is not too bad. This is where it gets, I've got pajama pants on the floor. And then this becomes the dumping ground of paperwork, kids stuff, clothes, random like hardware projects, like just all kinds of stuff that's just dumped in here. Our closet could use some assistance. So I'd like to go in there and just kind of straighten, because that is a part of this. And then y'all, my office, it's not the best. It's very worked in. Like I do work a lot every single day in my office, but it's part of our room. And so I just want it to be more aesthetically pleasing. Like I said, this room is not terrible, but like, why is there a guitar stand? I don't know. I just think if I spend a little time in here, it will be well worth it to kind of get everything just looking better. So here is the before. And then I'm going to work really hard for the next, it probably won't even take me 30 minutes, and get this looking better. So I know I can do it. You guys are going to hold me accountable, and then I'll report back. Maybe we can do several rooms like this. This is very motivating to see the before and after. And if you're trying to clean up your space, I would encourage you, take a before and after picture. Like snap a picture before you start and then take one after. It is very motivating. I don't know if anybody else is like that, but I'm telling you, it really does work. So Layla's like, what's going on? What's going on, Mom? So I'm gonna get working. And I think too, like a lot of these papers and stuff, I just need to organize them a little bit better. So let's do it. All right, you guys, I didn't get to work straight on it, but I did over the last little bit. Stop and go, got to clean everything in here. I even cleaned the baseboards. I swept, I mopped, I dusted the ceiling fan. It feels so much better. I mean, it's definitely not perfect. I wish I had a separate office space. I did leave Layla's bed over there because she likes to hang out with me. I'm thinking about maybe getting a new comforter before long, but this yellow print is pretty, and it goes with the lamps. Mark's going to the bathroom in there. But it feels so much better in here. It's all clean and organized and more peaceful. So this spurred us on, and we also cleaned Mark's room and Nate's room. And I vacuumed and mopped in there too. Next is gonna be the bathroom, so we're gonna take a little break. It's like 1 o'clock right now. But man, if you need a little pick-me-up boost, get your master bedroom, get your bedroom wherever you live, whether it's you live with your parents or whatever, get your room clean. It definitely just makes you feel so good. Did y'all see Layla go under there? I don't know what she's doing, but it just feels so much better to not have like piles of stuff, and for all the dust to be gone. And I'm really going to try to keep this room as clean as possible as a priority for me and for David too. You guys, that definitely feels much, much better. I want to kind of straighten up in here too, but the bedrooms were my priority today. Lucy cleans her own room. The boys do too, but still, I probably need to go in there and dust, mop, vacuum. I don't know if I'm going to have time this afternoon because I really need to start working on some work stuff, but taking that time was much needed. And that's what I try to tell myself. Like, I always try to remind myself that I don't have to do these marathon cleaning days where I'm cleaning for like all day. That's what I usually would do, is I would wait till I could have all the time in the world to clean everything. But if I just do an hour a day or less, or just like focus on one thing a day, it's better than nothing. I'm an all or nothing person. If I don't have all day to clean, then it's not worth doing. So I took a little bit of time. I mean, I hardly ever wipe down my baseboards. I wait till they get horrible, but I'm really trying to like change my mindset on that. And it makes things feel so much better when you know, do the little things. So anyway, Mark's been playing. He was excited to help me. We got his room all ready. It's wetter, I would show you, but got his room all clean. We got Nate's room all clean, dusted, all of that. And now I need to work on some YouTube stuff, but I will check in with you guys. This afternoon, Nate has a doctor's appointment. It's just a checkup. He has to go every 3 months because of the medicine he's on. So I've been prepping him. The hardest part is he does not like getting his temperature taken, like even under the arm. So we've been practicing. Mark, golly, hopefully Mark's gonna lay down for quiet time soon. But the appointment's at 4, and it's going to be really tight to get there. Hopefully the bus isn't late. The last few days, the bus has been getting home like right before 4, and it's like 10 minutes away. So I'm like fingers crossed. I don't want to check him out. Like, I want to keep his same routine. So fingers crossed that the bus gets here in time for us to make it on time. But anyway, we have that this afternoon too. Layla is bullying me. She wants me to sit down. She wants me to sit down and cuddle her. That's what she does. She bullies me into being lazy. Layla. She's like, yep, that's what I'm doing. Maybe I can sit down with you for just a few minutes, but then I got to do some more work. Yeah. It's hard when you work from home sometimes to have the motivation to not just sit around all day. And she definitely doesn't help the situation because she wants me to sit down with her all day and cuddle. Especially on these cold winter days. Right? We will see you guys back in a little while. Thanks, you guys. I am sitting out in the car in the rain, drinking some hot chocolate, waiting on Nate to get off the bus. I'm tracking him on his GPS tracker, and he is, I would say, less than 5 minutes out, but it is 3:45, so his appointment's at 4. We have got to hurry. I think we'll be okay, but I'm always a little nervous because I like to be early. But I didn't want to have to check him out. I wanted to keep him on the same routine, and his bus has just been a little bit later than normal. Usually he would be home by now, but they must have a new kid or something. But I got a lot done today. I cleaned the bathrooms. I cleaned Nate's room, Mark's room. I told you all that. I got a Patreon video edited, and I got some other YouTube work done. So I am like doing great. I will let you guys know how Nate's appointment goes. I think he's going to do awesome. We really like his pediatrician. He's super nice. So I'll probably let him pick out a snack or a drink or something after his appointment. I usually use that as like an incentive to, okay, if you do good, then we'll get a treat after. And I thought about taking him to the new grocery store I went to last week because I'd like to get some more strawberries. We are almost out of the 3 pounds. I think we have a little under a pound right now. And I would like to get some more strawberries for the week while they're still on sale. So that's the plan. David is home. He's going to take Mark and Lucy to piano. And here we are, another piano day in the rain. It feels like the last few times it's been yucky weather. But anyway, I'll keep you guys posted. I'm going to go take the Nader Tater to the doctor. I just have to show you this exam room that we're in. Holy cow, we've never been in this one before. It is the moving room. Do you guys see where we are set up right here? This is an exam room, y'all. Nate is living his best life in this comfy couch. Isn't that crazy? Like, there's the doctor area, but it's a full-on moving room. Coolest thing ever. We are all done. Nate, how was it?
It was good.
You did amazing. Did you let him weigh you? How much did you weigh? You remember?
I know.
You weighed 105 pounds.
105 pounds.
That's so perfect. And then what did they do? Did they check the light on your finger?
Yeah.
Your oxygen? And did they check your temperature?
Yeah.
And you did amazing. Then you got to go to the really cool room.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we saw Dr. Chris. Do you like Dr. Chris?
Yeah.
He is so nice. He was telling me, because I was telling him how much we love that room. He said, next time request it. Y'all have never been back here. I'm like, no. He said it used to be a like separate waiting room if the waiting room got too crowded. But they've turned it into now an exam room. And he's like, it's really fun. So he said to request it next time. We'll have to do that. The last time we were here, I had all 3 kids because David had, I forget what was going on. He had something he had to be at, a meeting or something. And we were in this little exam room. It would have been way better to be in there with a TV. But where are we going now?
We are going to Harps.
Are you excited to go to Harps?
Yeah.
He wants to check out Harps. He wants to pick out, what are you going to pick out?
Food.
You're locked down. What kind of food are you going to get? Okay, quit fighting again. I need to fix it. Chips? What kind of chips?
Potato chips.
Okay, I'm going to let him do a little shopping spree. I told him we need to get some strawberries. Is that a game plan? I'm going to fix your seatbelt. I don't know what's going on with it. But I love going shopping with Nate. We haven't been to the grocery store in a while together, so we're going to go live it up at Harps, and we'll see you guys back at home. All right, you guys, Nate did so good at the grocery store. I was going to let him just pick out one thing, but he wanted to do some shopping, and I just let him. I just let him get whatever he wanted. I don't do that very often, but him taking like the buggy and going so nicely down all the aisles and picking out some of his favorite things, it was just really fun. Some of the stuff definitely I could have got cheaper other places, but it was more about the experience today. So I thought I'd do a Nate haul. I did add a few things that we needed or I wanted, but mostly this is all him shopping. Layla's bullying me again for more cuddles. I went ahead and got some more apples. 98 cents a pound for Honeycrisp is unheard of. We still have quite a few in our bowl, but we will definitely use these up in the next week or 2. 3 more pounds of strawberries. You cannot beat that price, $1.50 each pound. Nate picked out Doritos, and one bag was $5.99, or you could get 2 bags for $2.99 each, which is the exact same price. So we went ahead and got 2 bags of the Doritos. I put this in the cart. He was not happy about it. I said, this is for mommy, not for you. So hot sauce, Taco Bell hot sauce. He picked out these shells and cheese. That's what he wants for dinner, so I'm going to start making that. I told him that Mark needed graham crackers, so we went and found them. He also really loves graham crackers, so we got some of those. He told me that he wanted Mountain Dew. Now, I have never given him Mountain Dew. He's never had it that I know of. I don't know who he's been talking to or what he's been watching, but he was very adamant that he wanted Mountain Dew, so I told him this is Mountain Dew. It's just the off-brand, and it was like half the price, so he was okay with it. I'm going to have to just give him a little bit of this at a time because obviously there's caffeine in here and I don't want him to have a lot of it, but he was really adamant about not Sprite. It has to be Mountain Dew, so very interesting. I've never heard him ask for that before. Then he wanted some Lay's chips and some Cheez-Its. So all of this was $30 and we had a great time, and he got to pick out some of his favorite food and it was fun. So the other kids and David are at piano, so the house is kind of quiet. He came in and said, hey, where's Lucy? Where's Mark? Where's Daddy? So we're just going to have some chill time. I'm going to make him some shells and cheese and put all this stuff away. You guys, I'm just now getting a Patreon video edited while I'm waiting for my zucchini to cook in the air fryer. I'm going to do another taco zucchini bowl because I have a little bit of taco meat left. So y'all know, or I may do it with meatballs. I haven't decided. I think I'm going to just use up my taco meat though. I love to do cottage cheese and then roasted zucchini and then some sort of protein like bowl. It is so good. So I've got my zucchini just roasting in the air fryer. David, Mark, and Lucy are on their way home. I have had so much fun with Nate. He's had a really fun age, and it's like having a big kid with me. Like, I can't tell you how blessed I am with this child. He is just amazing and the sweetest guy. You know, several years ago, it wasn't possible for us to have successful outings like we had today, where he just rocked the doctor's office and he went shopping in the grocery store. And so I don't share that if your child has a disability, or if you're watching for some sort of encouragement. I hope you are, but and I hope you see encouragement and not like me bragging about it. I'm just trying to show that there is hope. We have had many a bad experience at the doctor where he refused to let them give him a checkup. And so I just show it to show that we're really blessed. And Nate has come a long way. And I know a lot of you have seen him over the years. And you can see him now talking to the camera where, for a lot of years he wouldn't really have a conversation with us at all. And so it's just a really cool place that he's in right now. And I was asking him about his school day today, and he was telling me things. Like, I can't tell y'all how amazing that is, because this is probably the last year or two is the first time he's ever told me anything that's happened at school. Like, it's just hard for him to have that communication. And so it's really cool to have the one-on-one time, going to the grocery store, letting him pick out some fun treats, spending time with him, just talking to him in the car. And we try to do fun things with each kid individually. And a lot of times Lucy's may look like David taking her out for date night, or me taking her for the day and going shopping. But I have found with Nate, just to get these small moments, an hour of going to the doctor and then going to the store, it's about all he can, he wants to do. And then he's ready for some time to chill out. But it's just super special. So I try to squeeze that in when I can, and it's been fun. So he ate his macaroni and cheese, and I'm going to eat my dinner, and I'll show you guys a picture of that in just a second, and then we'll kind of wrap up for today. But it's been such a productive day, and I can't tell you how good my room feels right now. It feels so peaceful, which is what I wanted and what I'm going to strive to keep, like every day, making sure that it's not getting cluttered and that it's staying this like retreat space for me, because I deserve it. I'm going to show you guys dinner in just a sec. All right, you guys, here is my lean and green for today. So I'm going to go through how much of this I have, if you're wondering. Layla's watching me like a hawk. So I have 6 ounces of cottage cheese, which is a half of a serving of protein. I have 3 servings of roasted zucchini on top of that. I have a fourth of a serving of ground beef on top. We'll have a fourth of a serving of cheese on top, so that makes a full protein. Some sour cream for my fat, and some taco sauce. This looks delicious. Looks delicious to her too. All right, you guys, I am so worn out. I've got a cup. I have a cup of candy cane green tea. I've been loving hot tea at bedtime. It's almost, well, it's not even bedtime yet. It's 7:30. That dinner is one of my all-time favorites. I don't know. I could have it every day. I love what I love, and I could eat it over and over again, which makes my life easy. I have it a lot. It's something about, and I don't heat up the cottage cheese in this. Sometimes I do, depending on what kind of bowl it is. Like the pizza bowl I make, I heat up the cottage cheese, but I like it cold in this. So like the zucchini and the taco meat are hot. The cottage cheese is cold, and it just has this like creaminess. Like I enjoy it as much as like a plate of nachos. And I know that sounds crazy, but it is so delicious. It is so filling. And like, I don't know, I always thought like healthy food, this is going to sound stupid, but I always thought healthy food meant it wasn't going to be as good. It wasn't going to taste as good, and it would definitely make me not feel full. But that is not true. Like I feel very full right now, and it was super satisfying, but it doesn't make me feel like crap, So like a plate of nachos would make me feel, especially since I don't like a lot of meat. And so like I've told y'all before, balancing the meat with other proteins to help me get a full serving in is better than only eating a little bit of meat and all carbs, which I know is not groundbreaking information, but it has been for me, like to realize this is how I should be eating. If I don't somebody said that the term is like flexitarian, which I like. I would say like 80 or more % of what I eat is vegetarian, but I do like some meat, but I like to use meat as like a condiment almost. But when you're doing that and only eating carbs and then meat is a condiment, you're not getting your full serving of protein. So learning how to balance that with vegetarian protein options has been, like I said, groundbreaking information. So anyway, I'm gonna drink my hot tea and finish editing this video. The kids all got baths. Everybody's kind of winding down for the day. It's been such a great day, but I am tired. I worked really hard today. I put in a full day's work for sure, and I want to keep the momentum continuing tomorrow. So like this room will be mostly clean. I'll just have to do a quick little make up the bed in the morning, and then I want to add to that so that every day I'm kind of tackling another room while also maintaining what I've already done. And so once you get your house clean, maintaining it's not that bad. It's when it gets out of hand that it's a problem. So I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me today. Thank you so much for watching. Definitely check out BetterHelp down below if you're interested, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to go to bed soon. Good night, everybody. Love y'all. Subscribe if you're new. Leave me a comment and give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. We'll see y'all tomorrow.